Alright, all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders of GMS. Much love to you brothers coming by with all faith and honesty to get fed by the Spirit, okay? Niggas want to be adulterers, okay? So, it was order went out that we're supposed to, you know, talk about these adulterers, man. But, I'm going to go break it down, and the Spirit jumped on me. I'd seen this video a long time ago. But there's a lot of new brothers coming in, and brothers that needing to be, you know, refreshed on this issue. All right, the Most High. All right, let me give it to explain it in a way that it can be understood and taken in. The Most High gave us the law, statutes, and commandments, not as a person wanting to dictate. He created all man. The difference between Israel and the rest of man is he gave us how to live as proper functioning human beings, as being his children, okay? His chosen. Alright? These laws, statutes, and commandments are not just for our, how you say, benefit. They go down to a chemical level. The Most High knows us to that's why he says you don't even know the count of your hair. The hairs on your head. He has them numbered. He who can weigh fire. He has that weighed, man. So he goes down to, he knows things as it is. Just like Neo sees numbers, when you see them develop, it's just like how the Most High sees it, man. He sees things in its purity, okay, down to its molecular structure. All right. So now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna say a verse to you, and then I'm gonna go and break down why the Most High said this to you, and it's gonna make more sense. All right. Since you guys want to be adulterers and don't want to think about things, this should hopefully open up your eyes not to do it. This is Genesis 2:24, and it says, Genesis 2:24. We'll start at 23, and it says, Adam said, "This is not," and Adam said, "This is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh." Why did he say this? Okay, it's gonna tell you, man, in the next verse when Eve was brought unto Adam. All right, it says, and Adam said, "This is now bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman." Okay? And woman, that word there for woman is Aisha. Okay? Helpmate. Because she was taken out of man, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked. That's it on that. But the part I wanted to hit is on 24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and cleave unto his wife, and they shall become one flesh. Alright, so let's show this video, and we'll go and break it down as it sees fit.
Vicky, we live in this hookup culture where much of our society, I think that they can just go on one night stands and just have consequence-free relationships, sexual relationships.
Well, it's interesting because that's a lie that abounds, that, you know, we've come through the media and other things to believe there's no consequence to sex. And as long as you're contracepting or whatever, it's all fine. But we don't really understand how it is our bodies work. We need to recognize, for instance, that we as women undergo profound changes when we have sex with a male. That there are many things that change. It takes our body 6 months to make the adaptation to the sperm of our male partner. Because before that, we are in an autoimmune reaction. Our immune cells are testing. What is this? Is this an infection? What is it? Our body comes to conclude that this is our sexual partner and now has made an adaptation. The reality is that this allows us women to be without consequence in terms of when we conceive children with this male, our body recognizes that this is with our partner. We carry cells from every child we ever conceive, so we carry the DNA of our partners the rest of our lives. It's an interesting question. If I've had multiple partners and perhaps conceptions with multiple partners, that what might that mean to my body in terms of the immune system? Because I will now literally be carrying the genetic.
This is a quick scripture. This is Malachi 2 and 15, and it says, We'll start at 14. Yet ye say, wherefore, because the Lord hath been witness between thee and the wife of thy youth, against whom thou hast dealt treacherously, yet is she thy companion and wife of thy covenant? And did not he make one? Yet he had the residue of the Spirit, and wherefore one? That he might seek a goodly seed. Therefore take heed to your spirit, and let none deal treacherously against the wife of his youth. For the Lord, the power of Israel saith, that he hateth putting away, for one covereth violence with his garment, saith the Lord of hosts. Therefore take heed of your spirit, that ye deal not treacherously. That's why she said, and the main point was in 15 about the seed, okay? Like it says, it takes a certain amount of time for the woman's body to regulate to that man, okay? So it's not just, oh, I'm banging her out, you know, I'm trying to, no, it's on a chemical level, man. Have respect. Have respect for the body that you're in. Have respect for the spirit. Have respect for the body that your spirit is in, man. You can't make one hair grow on your body, nonetheless mess with the Most High molecular structure, okay?
Material of my partners contained in my children. We don't know what the long-term consequences of that are. The sperm has many antigens on it, and again, we think this is kind of neutral. We women have bodies that are acidic in chemistry, and males are alkaline. But what's interesting is that the last thing that happens with sperm production is there's a coating of vitamin C that's put on the sperm that allows...
All right, let's get into this, you know. Let's just search alkaline. Let's just do this. We'll go with alkaline. It says alkaline. Alkaline, the measure, the ability of a solution in neutralize acidic acids to the equivalent point of carbonate or bicarbonate. The alkalinity is equal to the stock atomic sum of the base of solution. In the natural environment, carbonate alkaline tends to make up most of the total alkali due to the common occurrence of dilution or carbonate rocks. Let me go to alkaline male. Salakia. And alright, there we go. But it's two different breakdowns of, I think she's finna go into it, but I wanted to look up on Wikipedia. I mean, you brothers can go look at it. I mean, you need to be doing that anyway. But I just wanted to look up the two forms of those. I'll probably do that on a...
allows it to survive in our woman bodies. So we make this adaptation to our partner. Sperm has these antigens, and interestingly, in men, if there should be a vasectomy or damage, what we've discovered is that in the male body, sperm and blood don't ever meet each other if it's healthy. When there's damage, for the first time, the sperm and the blood meet, and it sets off an autoimmune reaction in the male. It's designed to do that, but this can lead to health issues for the male. Vasectomies are promoted as, well, safe, not a problem. But in reality, there are a few very brave doctors who have written about the fact that the male who has had a vasectomy may now develop autoimmune disorders, arthritis.
Esau's a madman. You ain't supposed to be talking about what kind of right man would take his lineage away talking about vasectomy. Take your balls out so you can go, that's an adulterous ass mindset. So you can go out here and have sex as much as you want, not get women pregnant. That's what you want. You want to stop having kids. You can't dictate that. Who are you to cut it off? If you can cut it off, you can turn it off in your body, just like you close your hand. So it's not meant for you to cut off. That's why those men go through all those complications, because they curse themselves.
Some other sorts of diseases. There's also the question, of course, of where does the sperm go, which can create some very uncomfortable things for the male. But there's more, again, also for the male. The reality is that seminal fluid, which we think of as kind of a carrier, it just kind of gets the sperm where it needs to go, is in fact biochemically very active. There are more than 30 different compounds that are contained in the seminal fluid. Different kinds.
Because the seminal fluid contains what the sperm is going to need to survive in a woman's body. Alright, so that's what is the sperm rides in, okay? That's the sperm's, how you say, bubble or transfer, okay? Transfer stream, like a slip. Imagine a slip and slide. That's how it gets, it rides on it, okay? It's riding on that through the track, okay? It keeps engine flow. It keeps I think it's like ferrite or some kind of chemical. I'll show you brothers in a little bit. But it energizes the engine and the sperm, okay? So the Most High, man, he's beautiful, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is beautiful. When you see, you can just marvel at his creations, man. To the point, that's why he chose us to give us this, to give us this knowledge, so we would be separate from these heathens, man. Okay, that's why it says Esau is smarter than Daniel.
The sugars, things like zinc, which would enhance our, as women, autoimmune system, so that we might not contract diseases from pathogens that would be present in intercourse. All these different kinds of substances. There are also many, many hormones that are there. Luteinizing hormone, we think that's a woman hormone. Follicle stimulating hormone, that's a woman hormone. 13 kinds of prostaglandins. Some other things like dopamine are there. Why? Because we women absorb that material and we're changed forever. Every time we have intercourse with someone, if we absorb any of that seminal fluid, it's in our system for at least 15 hours. We're changed in a very real and concrete way by this sexual intimacy that's
You hear that?
Furthermore,
you hear that? Let's go back. Let's have her say it again.
Time we have intercourse with someone, if we absorb any of that seminal fluid, it's in our system for at least 15 hours. We're changed in a very real and concrete way by this sexual intimacy that's there. Furthermore,
all right, this is Mark. This is the book of Mark 10 and 7. This is the book of Mark, verse 10, and it says, for this cause shall a man leave his father and his mother, and cleave to his wife, and they twine shall be one flesh. So then they are no more twine, but one flesh. Okay? And twine is two. Alright? So read that again, and this is the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Alright? Read. 10 and 7. Put it up. Read. And it says, for this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and cleave to his wife, and they twine shall be one flesh. So then they are no more twine, but one flesh. What therefore the Most High has joined together, let no man put asunder. So niggas that want to commit adultery, okay, like this Las Vegas nigga, all right, you broken asunder what the Most High put together, man. It don't matter if that bitch was out in your face, throwing pussy in your mouth, man. You're supposed to be a stronger man and not defraud your brother in any way. Anyway, why is you trying to chase hoes anyway, man? You should be in the damn truth. You should have one woman. If you seeking the position you in, you're only supposed to really have one woman right now, man. okay, to do this job right, or have none at all. You're supposed to have literally one woman or none at all. Why are you chasing these dirt